The next day, Naruto was sitting in his classroom waiting for Iruka while playing a game of poker with Shikamaru, Choji and Kiba. When Iruka came in, he silenced the class with his demon head jutsu. Alright class, I will now announce the teams. Team 1. Team 1 to 6 are unimportant. Let's skip those. Team 7, Uchiha Sasuke, Haruno Sakura and Sai. Team 8, Hyuga Hinata, Inuzuka Kiba and Aburame Shino. Team 10, Nara Shikamaru, Akamichi Choji and Yamanaka Ino. And lastly we have Uzumaki Naruto. You've been taken as an apprentice by Mitarashi Anko. At this Naruto mentally cheered. Yes, she'll never accept one of those stupid D-ranked missions. He yelled in his mind. And maybe I can get her to play a game of strip poker with me again. Kukuku, he thought with a mischievous grin, making Shikamaru, Choji and Kiba hop away from him. Iruka-sensei, why did he get special training and not me, and Uchiha? Asked Sasuke with that oh-so-arrogant face. Because I like that brat better than you, Anko said as she stepped into the classroom. Naru-chan, she said and looked at Naruto. Let's go. Later we find Naruto and Anko sitting in a dango stand, eating that holy food of the gods. Naru-chan, Anko said between bites. Have you made your first kill yet? Yes I have, Naruto said as he continued munching. Good, then I don't have to see you freeze or something in battle, she said and Naruto stopped eating. Anko-san, we're not going to do any stupid D-rank missions, right? What? No, never ever. The purpose of D-ranks is to train teamwork. And since we know each other's abilities pretty well, we don't have to do shit like that. Anko said and Naruto cheered. We'll start with C rank and then work our way up, she said, making Naruto groan. It had been 2 months since Naruto started doing missions with Anko. He had shown that he was highly capable of doing missions that were a lot harder than C rank, so now he was heading into the missions office after a completed A rank. When he stepped in he saw the Hokage currently being scolded by a pissed-off Sakura. Oi-ji-chan, mission complete, Naruto said as he handed the Hokage a scroll that he and Anko were sent to collect. Ah, very good Naruto-kun. And where is Anko? The Hokage said while Team 7, minus Sai, were staring at the bloodied Naruto in shock. She said that she hadn't had dango in 2 weeks, so she needed to catch up. Naruto said and the Hokage chuckled. Very well, now that you're here, she'll have a lot of time to eat. Sarutobi said, making Naruto raise an eyebrow. How so? Because you'll be going along with Team 7 here, Sarutobi said and gestured for said team. On a C rank mission to Wave Country. C rank, Naruto shouted in disbelief while Sasuke smirked. What the hell did I do to deserve a C rank? Afraid that you'll die, Blondie? Sasuke asked with a smirk. No, I'm afraid that I'll kill you people in pure boredom, Naruto said, wiping Sasuke's smirk off his face. Come on old man, don't do this to me. Don't you have at least a B rank or something? I'm sorry Naruto-kun, but this is your punishment for forgetting your kunais and shuriken out in the rain 3 weeks ago, the Hokage said, making the pink-haired banshee and the duck butt's eyes widen in disbelief. A C rank is his punishment. They yelled in their minds in perfect unison, not that they will ever know that. Fine, I'll go tell Anko, Naruto said, slouching his shoulders, all the while muttering about, decrepit old fools. Wait, you have to meet your client first, the Hokage said and gave a nod to Iruka, who opened the door. In came a man with a bottle of sake in his hand. Is this what I get? They look like they'll wet themselves at the first sign of danger, the drunk said. Don't worry sir, I'm more than enough against a couple of bandits. Otherwise we have Kakashi-san here. He's a Junin, Naruto said with a smile. Whatever, I'm Tazuna, you're going to escort me back to my country and guard me until I finish my bridge. Tazuna said, taking a sip of sake. Very well, Kakashi said and turned to his team. Go pack and meet at the north gate in 30 minutes, he said before disappearing in a poof of smoke. Then I'll just have to tell Anko that I'll be gone. Yane, Naruto said and disappeared in a swirl of fire. When he showed up at the dango stand, he found Anko once again eating that divine food, not stopping for anything. Oh Anko, Naruto shouted and waved at the girl, who just waved in response. I'm gonna be gone for a couple of weeks, he said when he sat down next to the kunoichi, making her stop and look at him. Why? Because the old man is sending me on AC rank with Kakashi's team. Naruto said. Anko pouted. Fine, but make sure to kill one for me, she said and returned to merrily eating her dango. Naruto smiled. Will do, he said with a mock salute before disappearing in a swirl of fire. 1 hour later we find Naruto, Tazuna and Team 7 waiting for the ever so tardy Kakashi. After another 15 minutes and a loud, "You're late," from the pink-haired Banshee, they were on their way to Wave Country. I'm gonna skip the Demon Brothers fight. You all know how it goes. Sorry. After walking for a bit, Naruto felt a small chakra source in the bushes. Of course, being the ninja he is, he sent a hail of kunai towards the source. When he poked through the bushes he saw a scared-to-death rabbit cowering against a tree. Damn, Kawarimi, he said to himself before Kakashi heard the distinct sound of something flying through the air. While shouting a quick, "Get down," he grabbed Tazuna and hit the deck with his genin team following suit. The sword embedded itself in a tree with a man appearing, standing on it. Oh, copy Ninja Kakashi. No wonder the Demon Brothers lost, the man said with a grin. Momochi Zabuza, Demon of the Hidden Mist, Kakashi said and put his hand on his headband before turning to the genin. Stay out of this fight, he said and pulled up the headband to reveal his Sharingan eye. Oh, I get to see the Sharingan this early. I'm honored. I'll take care of you later, Zabuza said and jumped down and landed gracefully after dislodging the sword. He put his right hand in a half-ram seal in front of his face and his left hand in the air in a half-ram seal. Ninpu, Kurigakur no Jutsu, he said and a thick fog rolled in. Now Kakashi was trapped in the water prison. Take Tazuna and run. This battle ended the moment I was caught. You can't win against him, Kakashi shouted through the water. No way, dude, that guy has a $50,000 bounty on his head. If you think that I'm just gonna let that go, then you're wrong, Naruto said and took a scroll out of his pocket. This fucker's mine, he said and smeared some blood on the scroll. A metal staff popped out of the scroll. Naruto grabbed it and rushed the Mizu Bunshin that Zabuza had created. The clone was surprised at the speed of this blonde kid. The clone frantically tried to cut this kid in half, but he was just too fast. Naruto jumped over a swipe and slammed his staff into the clone's head, turning it into a puddle of water. He then focused his on the real Zabuza and charged. When the blonde arrived, Zabuza had already taken out his sword, ready to cut the brat's head off. He tried a diagonal swipe, only to have Naruto jump over it and him. As soon as Naruto landed, he had to hold up his staff to block a crushing blow from above. The weapons clashed, sending sparks flying. Naruto felt his arms give in. Shit, Naruto thought and jumped back. He's physically stronger than me, so close combat is out of the question. That leaves ninjutsu, he thought and reached into his trench coat to take out a deck of cards. When Zabuza saw this, he let out a laugh. What's this? Do you wanna stop fighting and play a game? He asked, and Naruto shook his head before throwing the deck into the air and making a couple of hand seals. When he was done, he smiled and called out his jutsu. Ninpu. Aim no Gojuni Karuta Ninja Arts, 52 card rain. That's mine XD, he shouted, and the cards froze in mid-air and got pumped full of wind chakra before flying straight at Zabuza. Zabuza's eyes widened when he saw the cards flying towards him. Shit, he shouted before dodging to the left, but not fast enough to dodge the first 25 cards completely. So here he was now. Sliced up body, the copy ninja free and glaring, and a crazy blonde kid with flying, and painful, cards. What the hell were those cards? He asked the blonde, who smiled. These cards are my pride and joy, Naruto exclaimed with a grin. I can make them explosive, burning, rock hard, or simply really, really sharp. Good job, Naruto. I didn't know you had that in you, Kakashi said and tried to step forward but was stopped by a hand on his shoulder. Don't. I still have more tricks up my sleeve, Naruto said and started doing hand seals again. Oh yeah, what kind of trick is that? Zabuza asked with a grin which Naruto mimicked. Look below you, he said simply before finishing his seals. Ninpu. Kibaku Chohan. I think Chohan is dice. Ninja arts. Exploding dice. He called and Zabuza looked down to see 2 dice on the ground. Shit, he shouted again when the dice started glowing before exploding. A burned and sliced Zabuza stood next to a tree, trying to regain his balance when 4 kunai hit him. 1 on each limb. Here's where you die, Kakashi said as he landed on a branch with a kunai in his hand. He never got a chance to throw it though since 2 senbons came flying out of the foliage and struck Zabuza in the neck. Well, look at that, he did die, Akiri Hunter Nin said standing on another branch. Thank you for wearing him out. I've been hunting him for 3 weeks now, the Hunter Nin said and shunching down to the corpse. I must dispose of this body, it holds many secrets. Goodbye. And with that, the Hunter Nin disappeared with Zabuza's corpse. Well then, let's continue, Kakashi said before passing out because of chakra exhaustion.